चालू हो गया क्या? I am Dr. Vishal, and in today's video we are going to learn how to sit on a chair properly. Now the subject matter becomes extra complicated if you are somebody like me who likes to spend a lot of time on his creative bliss station, so to say. So a couple of weeks back I put up a video in which I explained how this desk and this chair is set up with a sole intention of making me enjoy all the time that I spend over here as much as I can, which means that I actually spend many hours sitting in front of the computer, daydreaming, thinking, writing ideas, researching videos, and so on and so forth. And also, like me, I believe since the pandemic has started, many people have started to spend a lot of time in front of the computer sitting on a chair. Now before I decided to make this video, I went on the internet and I read a bunch of articles and saw a couple of videos just to be sure that I don't miss anything useful. Being a doctor, I can't really believe stuff unless I have read a meta-analysis case control trial on the topic, and after doing that I realized that not everything which is out there on the internet is really useful. So this is not an exhaustive list of all that I read, but a list of things that have worked for me personally, and they are in no particular order. So let's get started. Today's video, we will go over some tips and some arrangement, some ergonomics, so to say, about arranging your desk and your chair and your monitor in such a way that it is most relaxing for your body to work with when you are sitting for a long time. And also we will learn some exercise in the second half of the video, which is basically to keep your muscles in good shape so that they can take any kind of posture that you throw at it for a long time. Okay, so the first thing to remember is to make sure that the armrest of your chair touches the edge of the table almost snugly, and that is why whenever you are buying a chair, it is always good to see if it has adjustable armrests, which I cannot adjust at the moment, but yeah, so this thing does work. So having adjustable armrests gives you the freedom of making sure that it is snugly fit to the edge of the table. And the advantage is that when you are sitting for long hours, your elbows can rest on it comfortably as you use the mouse or you use the keyboard and you drink your cup of coffee and so on and so forth. So that is the first thing that I learned, and that has been a game changer after I've bought this particular chair. Okay, so the next bunch of tips is about the monitor placement. So whenever you place the monitor, make sure that it is at least an arm's length away from your eyes. The idea is that you should not be straining your eyes, and especially because you're going to spend a lot of time sitting over here, so it should be at a good distance so that it doesn't hurt your eyes. Another thing is that the edge of the monitor should ideally be at the level of your eyes so that you're not straining. This is not the ideal monitor placement that you're seeing over here, but given the constraints of the space and I had to put it above my laptop because I had to use both of them together, I could not have placed it any other way. However, if you're planning a space, you have the freedom. Make sure that the edge of the upper edge of the monitor is somewhere around your level of the eye so that your neck doesn't go like that, but it can be in a natural, a little bent position so that you can, work, spend your time, have fun as much as you can without really breaking your neck. One of the things to keep in mind when you're sitting for long hours is to have some form of lumbar support for your back. Now this particular chair over here has a built-in lumbar support. However, if your chair does not has a lumbar support, you can roll a towel and keep it around your back, the lower part of your back, to give it some support. One last thing would be to not let your feet dangle in the air when you are sitting on the chair. So for that you can adjust the height of the chair if you have such a facility, or you can keep a box underneath your feet. Maybe you can wear shoes or chappal. Even better it would be if you can exercise your feet in a while so that there is no pooling of blood or swelling happens when you are sitting for a long time. In the next part of the video, we will go over a couple of stretches and exercises that I have tried, tested and okayed, and I believe are really helpful when it comes to maintaining a good posture, a good overall health if you lead a sedentary lifestyle like me. The best way to do these stretches is to set an alarm for 30 minutes and do one or more of these mini exercise stretches as often as possible. Now most of these exercises are basically designed to decompress your spine and give a nice stretch to what fitness experts call posterior chain, which is basically your shoulders, back and the gluteal region, including the hamstrings. There are around 600 muscles in the human body, but not all of them get equal attention. Try these stretches and let me know how it felt. Working out regularly also gives you a legit chance to have some mental downtime. I use this time to plan some new video ideas, or if I have to catch up with some friend, drop a message. You just have some mental freedom to wander, and great ideas, great thoughts come to you when you're exercising. It is something similar to what happens when you're in the shower, or maybe you're just sitting thinking on your throne of thought in the washroom, and maybe like you're meditating, driving. It is one of those kind of activities. So it's a good double whammy of physical and mental self-relishness, if I may. A doctor is never short of thick, fat, heavy books in the vicinity. I know it is not the prettiest sight to watch me do all these exercises, but the internet is full of some pretty awesome apps, fitness experts, YouTube channels, the links to which you will find in the description box. I use these apps regularly. I refer these YouTube channels regularly to learn my exercises, especially since lockdown. So I would encourage you to try them and let me know which one is your favorite. If I have missed anything, if there's anything you can add, I would be glad to hear that. ये तो शेर बन गया. Science has clearly proven that if you sit at one place for a long time, your lifespan decreases. And if you're somebody who is a non-believer in exercise or has just started into fitness and exercising and plan to do it regularly, one tip would be to keep on buying little things, small cheap exercise equipment, things like this rubber band, that hula hoop which you see in the bag. There's a skipping rope. There are in fact lots of rubber bands. There are a lot of dumbbells and bars which you get on Amazon for real cheap. You will find some links in the description. The idea is that after a point it can become monotonous for you to work out on your own without any equipment, just on the floor by yourself. So if you keep on buying new stuff, you keep on learning and adding new exercises to your routine, which can keep it exciting and fun to do in the long run. So that is one tip that I would like to add. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned a thing or two at the end of it. And let me know if there's any other topic, anything else I can help you with, more ideas you have, comment down below. Watch other videos on the channel. Let me know what do you think. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. चलो हो गया वीडियो.